Hey guys. Oh, my voice. Um, hey guys, happy Tuesday. It is day 2 of the Be Good to Yourself series. I am Lindsay Weiss and I'm super excited to share with you guys today. So, yesterday, the comments, I couldn't see them. I don't know if I can today. I wish I could. I don't even know if you're here, if you're live, let me know. You can hear me, you can see me. Something, something. Or you can catch the recording later. I am unsure if I can see comments because there were a bunch of comments yesterday after the fact, and I didn't get to see them while I was on live. So if you have questions, just post below and I will answer you either in the group when we're done or I will answer you live while we are here. So let's get to it, okay? And I'm so sorry, this is kind of like awkward timing. I think a lot of people are at work or whatever, but my schedule is a little crazy today. So here we go. All right, so tip number 1 for today. Tip number 1 is to read. Take time and read. I really should say read or grab like your favorite, I don't know, HGTV show or like reality. Like that is self-care, like you time, right? That is time for you, the mom, the wife to just kick back and like relax. Okay. That's why TV's out there. It's not for us to spend hours upon hours upon hours and be just in front of the tube, right? I think a lot of people like their night is based around TV, and I don't agree with that necessarily. I think that one TV show is good, or if you have like a great afternoon, maybe you could do like a little marathon of stuff, but um watching TV, something that is going to just relax you, or reading a book is always a great thing. In my line of work, we are trained and taught and encouraged to read amazing books that teach us actually how to better ourselves, how to be more positive, how to handle life challenges, right? Like, I don't know if you've ever heard of the pastor, Joel Osteen, and how you probably have. He's pretty popular, and he's on TV, and then he's written some really incredible books that I'm looking at them right now, like The Power of I Am, a book called Breakout. He talks about think positively, live positively type of thinking. And those are great to refuel your system because as moms and wives, like you definitely deal with a lot and you have so for example, yesterday I was taking the kiddos to school and the morning for me was going wonderful, but for one of my kiddos, he was just wanting to have tantrums like every, I don't know, 10 minutes. It was ridiculous. And I get in the car and we're on our way and like he's still going, he's still all mad and I don't even know what he was mad about. Oh, because I think we changed the schedule and he's not used to going to school on Mondays. He usually goes on Wednesday and Friday. But we had to change the schedule this week only and he was just having a fit about it, okay? And I was like hearing while I was driving and I was just like I need a moment, right? Like I need a moment. All moms need a moment. So when I read these books, they help me to handle those situations better. I know there's great parenting books out there too. Positive. I don't know if there's a book called Positive Parenting, but there's definitely a Facebook page. Okay. Tip number 2 is to take baths, not just a shower, take a bath. If you follow me on Snapchat, you'll see me all the time taking Lush bath bomb baths. So, what is a bath bomb? This is something you can make yourself. You could probably find on Etsy or you can go to Lush Cosmetics. which is a store in the mall or online, and you can get bath bombs. They are amazing. They're full of essential oils, and some have Epsom salt and different, all of them are different. And they have different purposes for what they do when you take the bath. But they go into the bath, your bath turns into a different color. And yesterday it was orange. And you sit there and you make it, you do about 20 to 30 minutes. And it soothes muscles, it relaxes you. You can listen to, or you can read your book while you're in the bath, and you can do two things at once, right? Um, so another thing, Epsom salt, let's talk about Epsom salt really quick, is that helps soothe your muscles, especially if you're a working out type or you're on your feet a lot. Like Epsom salt is great for your body. So Epsom salt, bath bombs. Now you can make bath bombs yourself, or you can go purchase them if you want. I know when I go to Lush, I never walk out of there spending more than $100, and I load up on bath bombs, and I get my kids a couple bath bombs, little kid ones, and then they have this bath Play-Doh for kids, and they're a cleaner type of product, like no chemicals, not tested on animal type of company. So, and I just love them. Also, it helps that one of my good friends is one of the managers of opening up all the stores and stuff, and she got me tied and hooked on Lush. So I speak highly of Lush. I know there's other companies out there that do the bath bombs. Um, and then Epsom salt is something you can find in any store anywhere. Now, before I move on, well, really, the next topic will be it's where do you find the time, right? You might be thinking to yourself, I don't have time for this. Like, how do you find time for this? So let's talk about how we find time, okay? Quite honestly, I have to have a conversation with my husband, and I have to be like, I need to go take a bath. Or I do these things when they nap. They're napping right now. Or when they're at school, I do these things if I'm home. Now, if you work, that's still like, okay, Lindsay, where are we filling this in? So you would take your bath at night. And basically, what I would do is I would negotiate with my husband and say, can you put them to bed tonight? I'm going to go take a bath. Or if I put them to bed and go take a bath and read a book for a little bit, can you just make sure they stay in bed? Mine don't always stay in bed. Like, they just don't. If anyone has the cure for that one, that'd be great. But they're just, I don't know. They don't stay in their beds. Okay, so finding the time is literally talking with your family, and figuring out like what time's best for you. So I don't take a bath every single day. This is like probably twice a week. Okay. And my reading, that is done every day because I like my mind to be in a great place every day. And I feel that doing that really helps. TV, probably every other, every 2 days. It's not, I don't do a lot of TV on the weekends more, but I don't do a lot during the week because I really enjoy what I do for work. And so, like tonight, I'll be working, and I'm okay with that. Like, I work from home and I get to help people, and I really enjoy it. So, I probably won't be on TV tonight. Um, and last night I was listening to an incredible call, which is like reading the book, right? And I rather listen to that than listen to the news, right? Or whatever, because it's more positive. So, in terms of time, I think it's important to just really discuss it with your family and negotiate it. If you are like, I don't have a spouse, I would wait till the kiddos go to bed, and then I would take time for you. Or if you have family or somebody who is babysitting or something like that, that's a great time to take time for you. I know sometimes on the weekends, like my husband gets super generous and is like, I'm gonna take the boys, you go shopping, right? And so that's really cool. So there are some benefits. It's just communicating with them and saying, hey, I need my time. I need to be able to take care of me so I can take care of my family, right? That's really important. And if you don't have that support, I think it's important that you just really schedule it out that you do it during nap time. And this goes with the working out, like we talked about yesterday. In terms of eating clean, I will, while the kids eat lunch or while they're eating breakfast, I will, I'll get dishes done. I'll do things like that. And then I will prep out some food, and I can get a lot of things done in that time frame. So if you want more details on how I do that, I can certainly go live and share with you how I do the whole meal prep plan. And I meal prep out like Sunday to Wednesday, and then Wednesday through the weekend. So I break it up, and it takes me about an hour or so for each time. So 2 hours in the week. So really it's not a big deal. I think a lot of people just get caught up in the, like, it's just thinking about it makes me tired, right? So it's all about finding that time, nap time. Maybe you get up just a little bit earlier to get your workout in, and then baths being at night or nap time. Okay. So third tip of the day is go out and get yourself a manicure and a pedicure. Like, for real, you totally deserve this. Okay. So I know there might be some questions popping up about affording it, or again, finding that time. So a couple things are that, for one, you could, okay, so Shay, I see your comments. I can actually see them. I would be discussing with your husband, hey, I need some time for me. And I would say, I need, 2 nights a week where I take a bath. Maybe you could put them to bed, or I could totally put them to bed, and you could just make sure they don't come into the bathroom so I can have some time. And I mean, you guys, like, we're talking 20 minutes. It's not a big deal. Or maybe there's a TV show that they love that they could sit and watch with their dad. Like the Disney Channel or whatever those channels are called, or playing a game or something. And you go have your time. So that would be how I would handle the no naps anymore. I would discuss with family, like, hey, I need some me time so I can be awesome for you guys. Okay, so manicure and pedicure. This can be a do it yourself, or you can go get it done. So I think typically a manicure and pedicure, I think a manicure is like $20, $25. Pedicure is a little bit more expensive. So if you can just do a manicure, that works. But it's a great time. It generally is an hour-ish of you just pure relaxation. Somebody else is making you feel good, feel better about yourself. Look at how pretty these nails are. These are my real nails, painted with a really pretty pink. I don't know what it's called, so don't ask, because I don't pay attention to that piece. I should, but I totally don't. And then they even have like a little sparkly glitter. Okay, so I do this probably every 3-ish weeks. I'll go get a manicure and a pedicure. You can do it at home. They have kits in the Walgreens or like CVS or Ulta. But let me just say, Ulta is like going to Target. I go into Ulta and then I walk out and I'm like, what just happened and how much did I just buy? It's like Costco, Ulta, Target. And then Lush kind of does that to me too with the bath bombs, because I like to stock up so I have a bunch whenever I want to sit down and take a bath. So it's important that you are, feeling girly and stuff. I think you don't have to get your nails done every 2 to 3 weeks, but make time for you. When I was, figuring out funds and stuff, I would find ways to, maybe I had old items that I could sell and get rid of that I don't use anymore. Like, I have these old Coach purses that are sitting in my closet right now that I need to really sell, because I use a different purse and I'll never use them. And they're great. I used them like a couple times, and they could go to someone else. That'd be amazing. And then I could take that money and I could go shopping. I could go get a manicure and pedicure. You get the idea. And just to add on to that, even getting your hair cut or having a blowout done makes you feel like $1,000,000. So A blowout is where you go and they wash your hair up, and then they style it and curl it if you want, and just make you feel amazing. Okay. And those things are like, I think they're like 30-45 minutes. We have a place here called Dry Bar that you can get your blowout done, and you get to pick your style. um, but yeah, it's those simple things like figuring out like what is in my house that I don't use anymore that I could totally sell to somebody, or maybe you could have a garage sale type of situation if you're still trying to figure out the funds. Or you could just go to um CVS, Ulta, like I was saying, and get like a pedicure manicure kit. And then you have one and you can do your own nails. Or you could, if you have a sister, or if you have like daughters, like you could do it together. I have boys. My whole house is boys. My dog is a boy. My kids are boys. Obviously my husband. Like it, I am the only girl in this house. I am queen of the house, if you will, like queen. So that's tip number 3, is really tapping into your girly self. I mean, you could go as far as to go get your makeup done. I know sometimes they will do that if you go into Ulta, or Sephora loves to do your makeup, whether you buy something or not. Like they just love, if they're not busy, those girls are like, sit down, let's do this. And you feel like $1,000,000 because they rock it. This is me putting my makeup on. There's no eyeshadow on right now because I'm in the house. Um, but this is a like a little lip gloss, and I did a little bit of contour, but and then I added a blush to it. But it's not like, if I so I'll be in a wedding in a week, next week, and I'll be all dolled up, and I'll be able to show you like, this is makeup done. This is kind of just me getting some makeup on for the day. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So Shay, I would just talk to your husband and be like, hey, I would like to have some me time, and negotiate to where he needs um his time too. And you don't this isn't necessarily girly girl stuff. This really makes you feel good, right? Like there's got to be, it could be the reading or the TV show or the bath. It could be, hey, I want time to exercise. I mean, there's so many things. It could be, I want to go for a brisk walk. I want to go for a walk outside. As a family, you can go for a walk, and or you could go by yourself. I guess down the block. I don't know if people go walking by themselves. Just depends on where you live. If it's cold, if you want to walk down your block, or things like that. Like really, my goal here is to help you start to get thought. Think out loud. Like, okay, I need to do more of this to take care of me, right? Because if mom isn't taken care of, it is hard to continue to take care of everything. You're taking care of dishes and the cleaning and the house and the kiddos and feeding everybody and groceries and meal prep, and it adds up. But as long as you're taking care of you, it's really important that you do that. So whatever that means. um, we're going to talk about more ideas tomorrow. I have more ideas here that are going to excite you. So, anyways, that was all I have for you today. I'll share um, a couple things in the group after this video, and I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. We have, like, we're in Arizona and the weather here is crazy. It's sunny and then it goes into a thunderstorm, and then it's sunny and then it goes into a thunderstorm, and then it's sunny and then it goes into a thunderstorm. So it's been a crazy day over here for sure. But I'm glad I got to get on and share with you guys today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and tomorrow we are going to go over more fun ways to be good to yourself. All right. Bye, guys.